evening, afternoon. It's 3:20. Inugami, thank you for subscribing. How are you, sweetheart? How are you? I see you all here. Onigami, Emily, Humongous, Obo. I see you all. How are you guys? How are you doing, sweethearts? Oh my gosh, it is. Excuse me, I have water here. It is 3:20 on April the 21st. Y'all are getting spoiled. That's 3 days in a row with me streaming. Mostly because I have nothing better to do. As things still going on here, and Sarah always recommends that I should make good use of my time and stream, which isn't always a bad thing, because I've actually been in the mood to stream. So I forgot how time zones worked for a second, so I was confused. It's been Poggy early birthday. Yo, is it your birthday soon, Humongous? Is it almost your birthday? If it is, I wish you happy birthmas. Also, as far as time zones go, I'm early birth. That's a little bit too early, sweetheart. That's a little bit too early. What do you mean, early birthday? Oh, what do you mean early? That's way too soon. Yeah, I feel like, Emily, I think you showed up once during one of my streams during my birthday, so I don't remember. I feel like I sang a birthday song to somebody who came to my stream during it. Probably, honestly. I mean, maybe it's even really, really early. Well, happy early birthday, Humongous, I guess. Oh my gosh. What a time to be alive. Oh, let's celebrate our early birthday. Oh, is your birthday like tomorrow or like in the next coming week? Nope, it's 4 months away. That's yep. Happy early birthday. Oh, jeez. But I think I need more points, Kel. Listen, can we do hot elf redeems? What are hot elf redeems? I mean, is not everything I do like hot? Is that what you're saying? Is that what's not going on? Eh? Oh no. See, the thing is, that reminds me, I need to briefly turn off my confess my crimes, because Sarah took away my handcuffs. For my own personal safety, she took away my handcuffs, so I can't handcuff people. I can't handcuff things. Let's change that right now. There we go. There you go. I just turned it off. I just remembered I want McDonald's. Yo, oh god, McDonald's sounds so good. I really want McDonald's right now. Ugh. Just get more handcuffs. Yo, I should, honestly. I do need more handcuffs. Or just things in general. Mostly cards. I want a lot more cards. Because I have such a craving for cards. As though you all know, I have an addiction. And my addiction and my sadness cannot be taken care of unless I get more cardboard to open. So, I'm more of a Dairy Queen person. I really like the Dairy Queen things, mostly because I like sweet things, like kind of overly sweet things. Do you guys remember the cotton candy blizzards that? Ayy. I got something for you to open too as well. So there was this Dairy Queen, like, for the while, like, had something called like cotton candy blizzard, which was like, it was vanilla ice cream with I don't know what, but it was some kind of thing that made the ice cream turn pink, and then like little itty bitty bits of like cotton candy that have been like crunched up and like squished into like little candy nugget thingies, and then it was just mixed in there. It was so sweet. Oh, it was so good. I have such a bad sweet tooth. like over here they bought themselves, my roommates got like Belgian waffles, and they don't like them. They don't like them at all. And then I took one bite and I was just like, oh, it's just pure sweetness. And I was like, yes, this is what I like for breakfast. I like to start off my day with something sweet, honestly. Oh, thank you, Emily. Let me get that going. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can eat sugar with a spoon. I used to do that as a kid before I got caught. I used to like do like sugar in my Cheerios or something like that, or sugar with my cereal. Another thing I would do is just bananas as well. I love bananas in my cereal. Just something about it just makes it taste good. Like, oh, thank you. So and the thing is, it couldn't be Honey Nut Cheerios. It had to be the regular Cheerios. The regular Cheerios. And then you just put like a spoonful of sugar on top of it and just mix it in, and you're just golden basically for the rest of the day. You're just golden. But I guess some upcoming news for me right now. Hopefully jobs within the next coming weeks. We'll see. Obviously, I will be streaming a little bit less or going back to my normal schedule, adjusting as needed because I want to continue. Hello, how are you? Pog. But today I decided, so Rooney, yesterday when they asked me, what games I enjoyed, and I started talking about, fantasy type games and everything like that, and I mentioned a game called Shining Force, and that was a game that I played quite a bit on my computer growing up. It was a Sega Genesis game because I had a CD that was called the Sega Genesis Collection. And they made mention, and then it got me remembering about the game. And then I remembered, oh wait, I actually own it on Steam. I own Shining Force and Shining Force 2 on Steam for the Sega Genesis on my computer already right now. I haven't like booted it up because I forgot Steam had like the a different version of the Sega Mega Collection that where you could buy games like Sonic Adventure 2, or not Sonic Adventure, but Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, and all kinds of stuff. So I figured I'll bring you guys in a little blast from the past of what Tiny Kel used to do all the time on his computer, way back, like back when I was oh god, I don't even know how I was. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition on PS4. See, this is why I miss having a console. I miss having a PS4. I don't have a PS4. The only console I have right now is like my Switch, as you guys have seen me play like Animal Crossing and Monster Hunter Rise. But I do miss having like a Switch or anything like that. That's a really good game. I think I have almost all the consoles except the new ones. See, I used to, but you give up things for the divorce, so it's unfortunate. But I did what I did what I wanted to do. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Flex. Let's see if I can get this going, kind of. Alright, like, oh god, that is horrifying. Why would you do this? Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Why would you do that to me? Oh my gosh. But I guess honestly I'm most fond of my old Xbox. The one that when that one dies, I'll be sad for it. Yo, that's always a problem, is like, especially with the older systems, is that eventually those systems will eventually die off. Like literally just because of, a component of it breaks, there's an internal battery that breaks. Like I know like a lot of days, a lot of people want to play like their old Oh, thank you, Aos. Hello. Also, hello, Dead Man's King. How are you? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I hate this so much. Why are you using the Ingy emotes like that? But like here's for nightmares. Oh no, dead but happy. Same. Ah, I'm also dead inside and happy. Ah. But like I know a lot of people like to play the old Pokemon games like on the original consoles for like the Game Boy Color or anything like that. And it's a shame because those have like eternal batteries for the save. But those are dying like I am inside. Don't be dead inside. Oh no. But let's go ahead and get this switched over, and so we can. I mean, dead. Oh. And then we'll stop this music right here and get back to the desktop. One of these days, I need to get that little controller thing. So the game I'll be playing is actually an older game that I used to play. I briefly mentioned it on stream yesterday when Rooney came and asked me what my favorite game, like my favorite genre of game. And the game is called, right here, it's called Shining Force. She reminded me about, oh, speaking of Rooney! Rooney! Honey, you reminded me, you know, yesterday when you were asking me about, you know, my favorite types of games, and I started talking about the game Shining Force. I forgot that I owned it on Steam, and I haven't touched it at all yet. So, I decided... I'm gonna go play it and relive my small elf childhood again. Yo, Kel and QPO, I'm simply here to say hi. Wish you a super pleasant stream. Busy with the night, out in a few. Always, at least you come and say, Mirai. Of course, Mirai! Of course for the raid, sweetheart. Of course. You are such a sweetheart and deserve the support. Also, congratulations on your re-debut. An age is long forgotten. Light fought darkness for control of the world. Dark Dragon led the evil hordes of darkness. The ancients fought back with the powers of light. Dark Dragon was defeated and cast into another dimension. The Lord of Darkness vowed to return in 1,000 years. Time passed, and Dark Dragon was forgotten by all. 10 centuries of peace ruled the land of Rune. God, this brings back good memories. Until the kingdom of Runefaust brought war and fear to Rune. Hordes of evil creatures ravaged every land. Here and there, strongholds of good still held out, awaiting a hero who could wield the powers of light. Ba, 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 ba. 1993. That is the year that I ended up in this world. So this is an old game I used to play many years ago called Shining Force. Wow, Dark Dragon, Ancients. Let's see now, what does this old book say? 1,000 years have passed since they vanquished Dark Dragon, and this book says Dark Dragon threatened to return right about now. I bet anything that Dark Dragon is behind the evil hordes of Runefaust. Lopsided Kel, what is with you guys and the emotes and me? It's crazy. I need to tell someone about this, but who would listen to a kid like me? I think Dark Dragon's coming back. Will you help us? Come on, it'll be an adventure. Let's go on an adventure, guys. Let's go on an adventure. Do I have an old save file here? I think I had an old save laptop. Ah, after his workout. Yo. No. No. Oh, I'm handsome. 1993. I'm 128 right now. I just turned 128. So, 1993 is when I arrived in this realm. I just turned 100 when I arrived in your realm. And then spent many of my years. I'm the youngest hero of many. Oh no, little baby, little babbies. Kelran, I'm handsome. Look at that. Look at that handsome man. That is me. Legal though, don't worry. The most important things. Nice to meet you, Kelran. I'm Simone. Come back often and tell me everything. You'll need to get going. Evil spreads farther across Ruin with every passing day. So obviously, as you can tell, this is a very, very, very classic fantasy type of story with the forces of light versus the forces of darkness. No, like anything like that. It's very, very, I would say cut and dry. But 1994, oh, you baby, you baby. Keep your guard up, kid. Those beasts of Runefoss will tear you to pieces. Okay, that's enough for today. You better take it easy for a while. Let me know how the audio is, too. God, this brings back so many memories. Well, Kelran, had enough swordplay for today? I don't know how you keep it out for hour after hour. I'm dead tired after about 15 minutes. I remember I used to get stuck right there. You have the makings of a great fighter, Kelran. You'll be tested soon enough. Hiya, hi, Ozzy! Lord Varios, the king has sent for you. You must come at once. Of course. Lead the way, guardsmen. I fear the worst, Kelran. Prepare yourself for true battle immediately. You know, yo, I need to find a very good... Did you see Varios' face? He went pale. Something really big is happening. Let's split up and see if we can find out what's going on. I'll see you later. There really needs to be an RPG-style game like this. Except... I want one where I can like design my party completely, and that way I can like how they look, what type of fighter they are, and that way I can make other VTubers as my party members. I love doing that. That's the story, Varios. Then your majesty, we have no choice but to send Kelran, a young fighter. Okay, Kelran, good. I was going to go look for you. First, listen to the king. I love doing that. I love games where you can like name the characters or anything like that, or like design them a bit. For centuries, our people have watched the Gate of the Ancients as its guardians. Beyond that gate lies we know not what, and even if it is the light or the darkness, but the Ancients knew, and they sealed it beyond the gates and set us as gods. And now we find that we may have failed our mission, our reason for existence. Signs have been seen that the forces of Runefoss are at the gates of the Ancients. Whatever evil they are planning, we must stop it at all costs at once. Isn't there a Dragon Age Inquisition where you can change, but stats and stuff? I mean, you have games where like you can like set up like your main character and everything like that, and change like how they look. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too ambitious. But I would love, you know, classic fantasy like this. RPG style game where you can just like edit all your party members and what they do and everything like that. I mean, maybe I'm just a little ambitious, but I love the idea of like sharing a whole story with people you want, or more OCs or anything like that. But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors. Yes, he could do it. He could leave town unnoticed and have a chance to succeed, perhaps. Yes, Nova, I agree. Kelran, will you take the task? Yeah, I'll take it. Very well now. Return your town and gather your troops. Come back when you're ready. Now I have to go get my little soldiers. I know there's... If I remember right, There is somebody around where you... Why you? You couldn't I... Why couldn't I lead the Shining Force? Ah! Oh. Yeah, so the party... So the reason it's called Shining Force is because that's like the troop. That's like the party that I'm leading. That's our troop name, is the Shining Force. Neopets are 102 Dalmatians. Ooh. I'd say Neopets, because Neopets... Greetings, Kelran. I am May, Varios' daughter. The other knights feel that father has wasted his time on you. We shall see. Okay, I know I get her later on. But Neopets, the darkest fairy. Wait, Kelran! Nova sent us! We're going with you! I'm Luke, the warrior! Ken, the knight! At your service, Kelran! I'll follow wherever you lead. I am Tao. I'm only an apprentice mage, but I'll do my best. I'm Hans, an elven archer. I'm coming, but don't put me in the front lines, okay?
Yeah!
It scared the shit out of me, honey. Luke, Ken, Tao, and Hans joined the Shining Force. Meet us at the headquarters back in the castle. My fantastic... Hey, Kelran, don't try to sneak out of town without me. Now that you have your comrades, return to the king to hear his final commands. I'll follow your promise to the office as your fate, the House of Runefaust. Don't put me in the front lines. Eyes glow with malicious intent. Hans is actually a very good warrior. Hans is very useful. He's an archer, so it's important to keep him in the back a bit because he can get pretty powerful later on in the game. Now, I've never actually beaten this game, so... You have your troops, but you need supplies. Take this to purchase what you need. A cart will take you to the gates of the ancients. Go now and carry out your tasks. Oh my god. So I used to play this game basically right after school. I would finish my homework, finish my chores, and then I would just play this game immediately right after. I know there is... Me with PS2 Bakugan. Yo! I've heard Bakugan has, like, made a comeback recently. Please get out of my way, miss. Please get out of my way, miss. Please get out of my way, miss. Thank you. Apparently the game's pretty good right now. Like, it has an actual, like, game and card game. Apparently, you put, like, more strategy and everything involved with it. I know there is somebody around here somewhere. That's right. Hey there, youngster. My name is Gort. Care to hear my story? Thanks. No one talks to me anymore. All too busy. Want to hear a secret? Never trust anyone outside the city. Murderers and thieves. All of them. I ought to know. I used to be a great warrior. Been all over the world. Why, I have half a mind to go out again. What if I got a good offer? The Avatar PS2. Yo. There you go. You play all kinds of just... different old games. Alright, now you guys get to see how combat is in this game. Which is a turn-based game, obviously, because it's an old RPG. But there's a little more to that. Kelren, goblins, Runefaust must be up to something. We can take them, Kelren. Move it, vermin! Find the key to this blasted door. Come on, we're almost in. Where is that blasted key? What? Blast it! Those fools from Gardenia are here! Earthquake! How do I remember that? Attack! Goblins and dwarves! Strike the blow for the honor of Runefaust! Now, I'm going to leave this battle because I vaguely remember that there is somebody... I can get another party member, like, right away at the beginning. I can get an... Do I really want to retreat? Yes. If I go around the castle and head back here... That's right, I can... Why do I remember this? I am Gong. I have fought the evil of Runefaust for many years. I will aid you. Gong joins the Shining Force. I will join your troops. God, this brings back so many memories. I always liked Gong. Gong was fun to play with. There we go. And now the combat can begin. ¡Ay, hijo de la madre! ¿Por qué está tocando? Hug.
Excellent.
Okay.
What were they laughing at me?
Yeah.
Scaring you? I can't do these sorts of...
Oh, this is an old game from the Sega Genesis as well. So
Yeah, I can't do these sorts of games. I really can't.
it's very hard. A lot of them.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wait. I love looking at my. How do you get scared talking so calmly? Listen, I scare so easily. That's my problem. I scare very easily. So.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Oh, God.
It's different when it's like right by your ear and right at your face. That is. If I remember right, Gong is mostly better as a healer, but then we got Tao, who I played VR horror games score time ago, so it was fine. Oh, I feel that. Oh, I love these old animations. I love the way this looks during the battles. I feel like a lot of games kind of lose that charm. Ooh, come on. So close. Man, I hit horror. Worst genre. Best genre. Thank you very much. Horror is one of the best genres out there. It's fun to watch you scream, though. Listen, that's why I love horror. I have a weird thing where I just love to get scared. Getting scared is like the best thing ever to be. Ooh, nice. See, I always thought those were like ogres way at the beginning. Apparently they're dwarves? Hey, I'm so cool. I got to kill that guy with just one shot. See, the problem is that there are so many games that like claim to be a horror game, but none of them like actually like fit the genre at all. It's like, oh, we're gonna just include a bunch of jump scares and call that horror. It's like, nah. Oh, I forgot. There was one game I played that just gave me just a sense of dread just so much during it, even though nothing really happened. Where you are in the house with dolls. Oh my gosh, no thank you. Oh, he hits hard, yes. Dolls freak me out too as well. I can't do dolls. Time to hunt for it. Oh no. I can't do dolls. Dolls freak me out too much. Which is weird because I used to collect fashion dolls. I would totally collect fashion dolls again if I could afford them. Because I would love to make like VTuber fashion dolls. Like just dolls based on VTubers. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Oh shoot. See, I always thought this was like an ogre or something, but it's a dwarf. He looks way too big and swole to be a dwarf. Like, jump scares make me anxious, but like mind manipulation bores me after. It depends, I feel like, at least, especially with mind manipulation. I can't talk. I guess it really depends on the scenario. 6 points of damage. Yeah, after a while you... Oh, no. Please don't die, Hans. Oof. Oh, he cannot take another hit like that. Hans, no! Oof. Hans, no! Hans is gonna get fucked. See, this is why Hans like, oh, don't put me in the front lines. Oh, I put him in the front lines. I just realized. Rip Hans. And he's like the only elf, I think, too. I think Tao is an elf as well. Oh. Here I go. I'm a cool guy. Watch me. I'm gonna do a cool thing. It's just that. That's all I do. Tao was really cute, though. I think Tao was like one of my first waifus. I always found her, like, her portrait to be very adorable. Before, like, I actually, like, discovered anime or anything like this. Actually, let's go ahead and heal Hans. Thing is, if I see some freaky stuff go down, I have to go in the same direction. I'm putting down the controller very calmly, running the fuck away. I feel that. I feel that a lot. Oh, I forgot that the healing was a little fairy. It's so cute. Oh, well.
I died. I died. I died.
I'm okay.
I died.
I'm okay. This is so unfair. It's so unfair. Oh, I missed. Oh no. I'm just kidding. I'm okay. So here, are you sure about that? No, I am not. Okay.
Because you're gonna need food too.
That is true.
Getting close to dinner time.
Oh, jeez, it is.
Yeah, I didn't realize what fucking time it was either. We didn't get up till noon, so.
That's true. We actually slept in pretty late. Ooh. Come on. Heal myself, because this is unfortunately one of those games where if you die, you lose the battle. Luckily, it's not a game over if you die or like any of your other party members die. So at least there's that. But it's very useful. Oh my god, he's only got 2. Oh no, not enough MP. She can't do anything. She's useless. She's pretty much useless right now. I always wonder, am I wearing pants? You deserve your rest. Yeah. I mean, my problem is like, so Sarah, like, it basically, like, kind of, like, forces me to relax, which I really appreciate, because I tend to overwork myself a lot. So, a lot of times, Sarah, pretty much is like, guess what? You only have 1 hour to do chores and 1 hour, you know, an hour to unpack or do chores or whatever you want to do. And boy, do I appreciate that. Otherwise, I just would have exhausted myself already. Let me get my megaphone. Got the Rune Knight. Sarah, thank you for telling the man to take a fuck you. No, no, I don't want to take care of myself. I'm angry because I have to take care of myself because someone looks out for me. Oh my gosh. Yo, I leveled up. I don't think he has any magic. Boom. Come on, finish him off. Hello, I love you. Hello, honey. How are you? How are you, Mako, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. You guys, did you know that this is like the best shark out there in the world? Like, you guys have no idea at all. Like, Mako is like my best friend, and you guys have no idea how cute she is and how adorable she is, and just like how proud I am with how successful she is and all the people that she gets to collab with. I am like super impressed with how amazing she is. Like, seriously, if you guys are not simping for her, you guys are doing something wrong. So yeah, did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, that you can subscribe to your favorite YouTubers like Mako, aka Shark Sprite, on her channel whenever she's streaming, and then you'll be able to give her support and give her love and get her cute emotes and everything like this. So yes, go take a sweet little nappy nap. Mwah. I give you a kiss. I give you a kiss on your forehead. Fools, you have won here, but Lord Cain of Runefaust is even now attacking Gardania. Subscribe to Calrat. No. Wait. Lord Cain? That's the name of the god I serve right now. I serve Cain, the god of fire. Is this an alternate universe where I'm fighting Cain? Is that what's going on? Am I am I literally just gonna defeat God? I'm literally gonna defeat God. It's snowing here. It was snowing earlier too. If that creature spoke truly, we must return to help defend Gardenia. Those eyes. It's my realization that I have to fight my god. The earthquake blocked the road. Head north, but be ready for battle. No one enters Gardania while we live. For Dark Soul. Death to Gardenia. Death to Gardenia. Carol, you got the Nani the pizza, you fuck. I do. That's one of my things. Just like, eh? Oh, I forgot how difficult this part is. When I was very young and very not knowing what I was doing, I would die here multiple times because I'm not good at video games. It's one of those things, like, I had to get like eyes like that. Also, thank you, Rooney, for reminding me about this game, because I forgot how much fun this game is. It's a nice, like, easy RPG to get into. Very simple. Brings back memories of me right after school, sitting down, finishing my homework so I could immediately play this game on my computer. Brings back a lot of memories. No, I don't want to run away from this battle. I have a special type of humor, apparently. Yo. Nani the pizza is probably the weirdest thing I've ever heard, but I appreciate it. Baby cow, exactly. Me, so super, so small. So small. I was so small. That's oh, it's so much fun going through old stuff like that, though, to be honest. Like, when I was going through all my manga earlier, it was just like, oh, I remember getting this book, I remember reading this when I used to be a huge weeb and everything like that. Just brought back just all kinds of memories. Apparently it's just reminisce time for the Boosie. Hello, Boston. I keep putting Hans at the front line. Even though he keeps asking, please don't put me on the front line. Fuck you, Hans. You get on the front line. I remember when I got banned for playing Sly Cooper. Wait, what? I told my grandma I want the entire series of Mag-I. How do you get... What do you mean you get banned for playing Sly Cooper? Like, from just playing it in general, or what? Sly Cooper is such a good game, though. I would 100% that game. Were you just playing it so much? Sly Cooper was the only game I 100%ed. I don't remember how to do it, though. Yes, he attacked twice! Yes! Yo, that game is so much fun. It had such a good... Oh, such a good story and gameplay. I love Sly Cooper. Do you remember your first video game? Oh. I'm gonna stay back a little bit. But I'm gonna see if I can kill this Gobbo. Die, Gobbo! Blah! Reminds me back when I was adventuring and I had to deal with all kinds of goblins, and I caused many creatures' heads to accidentally explode with my magic. Oh no, I know what about rants, Hugh. Oh no. Oh no. Marathon Double Dash on my GameCube until Uncle bought me one. Oh no. And then we never saw Rooney again. Because she got into WoW. My parents would not let me play like any type of, which is weird that I was able to. I don't think that my parents knew about what was on the PC version of Sega Genesis collection that I had for my PC, because they would never have let me play this game growing up. Actually, this was my first fantasy game. This was my first introduction to fantasy, now that I think about it, was this game. So my parents were heavily against, were very religious and heavily against like anything, you know, related to magic or anything like that. You know, if you guys remember me talking about my experience with Pokemon and everything like that. But I guess they never looked to see what was on this, what kind of games were on the system, because I played this game quite frequently, and my parents didn't really like fantasy if it wasn't like, you know, Christian or anything. Pet Park. Oh gosh, everyone's like reminiscing about things. It's so cute. I love it. The Christian fantasy. I know that was like the only thing I was able to do. So I mean I was exposed to Narnia. That, I mean, Narnia is good. And fun. It's a well, decently written book series, so. And I'm like heavily reminiscing right now while playing this game too. Like, it's bringing back a lot of memories of me, because this game really introduced me to fantasy and like introduced me to this type of storytelling, because this was the first time where I got to name my character basically, and I felt like the hero. And then I think, if now that I remember, it really affected how I played as well, as I was a very active child growing up. So I went from like playing like, you know, like soldier and everything like that to like, you know, finally doing the stick is a sword. I'm going on magical adventures out in the park and everything like that. So, and this game really inspired me for, and probably is why I subtly, as I grew older and first like discovered Lord of the Rings, that I just fell in love with the fantasy genre. And I still love the fantasy genre, obviously, because obviously, you know, I'm an elf. Granted, I'm a modern elf, but I mean, my old design was just basically a traditional fantasy elf. And I just wanted to upgrade the design just to match for VTubing purposes. But, you know, I love this. I forgot how much this game has, like, brought quite a bit to me when it comes to fantasy. Yes! I got him! Twice! Kelba with swag. That's pretty much... I should get art with me dressed up as this character. That's what I need. To figure out what type of clothing my character would wear. That's always a tough part. I had someone help out tremendously with mine. Bet, gimme. Yeah, for what? You drawing me in the main character's outfit on here? Cause, God, so I can be whatever animal. Yo, there we go. I have awful fashion wear. Sorry. Honestly, that's the biggest thing is getting a second set of eyes. Find someone you trust that obviously won't leak anything or like steal, and I'm using like quotations, like, you know, like steal your design or anything like that. So, and then just get some advice, bounce some ideas off, see what works and what doesn't work. Okay, no low can take a good hit, especially from a goblin. Goblins hit very, very, very nothing, basically. I could draw that Owen from sketch, but in yo, do it. You should do it. I love your art, hun. I love your art, and I can't wait to see how. Because my always thing is like I know people are gonna improve. That's why I like to like follow them, especially if they're early on or like just starting, because it's just like I watch them improve, I watch them get there, and I just get like I was there from the beginning, and now look at them, they're big artists, man. They're big artists now with all kinds of things, and just super. I love artists. Brain go burr. I feel that though. I just do it for art. And that's the thing. As long as you do it for yourself. Oh, Hans, you're useless. How did you miss? I'll show you how it's done, Hans. Oh, I'm sticking around. Hans is virgin, no cat. Have you seen his face? Hans is totally has like never even held hands with somebody. Now Ken, on the other hand, Ken is just pure Chad. Pure Chad right there. Chupacabra with sorts of razor bones that kind of look like quills going from a spine poking. Yo, that's kind of hot. Hans wasn't into a woman's towel though. Oh. God, literally has a horse coursey. Oh, this Gobbo is trying to fuck my shit up. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Look at this. I look manlier than Hans. Oh, now you do a hit. I look manlier than Hans, and that says something. And we're both twinks, obviously. Look at Hans. Hans is literally like the epiphany of a twink. Of course he'd be an archer. Oh no, I just... To battle! God, these dwarves though, they fucking hit like a truck. These dark dwarves hit like a... See, does that look like a dwarf? That does not look like a dwarf. That looks like a freaking like giant or ogre. Be calling archers twinks. Hans is a total twink. I know, that's a massive dwarf. And look at this. Watch the damage. Watch the damage it does. Boom. Oh, it does. I'm leveled up higher, but it would like take half my health basically. It looks more like a giant more than a dwarf. And I think that's just because of perspective. Are you an archer? I am a cleric. Kaiju dwarf. I'm actually a cleric. I'm a cleric of the... I used to be a cleric of the goddess of love and beauty. Is a goddess I used to serve. Now I serve the eldritch god of fire. So now I'm technically a warlock. Warlock with a... Cleric with a... multi-class into warlock, basically, is what I am. Boom. Oh, Ken, you almost got him. Poor Tao hasn't been able to do anything. Kel go boom boom. Oh, I'm about to go. Speaking of boom. Oh, jeez. Oof. 2 points of damage, but still nothing. Maybe these dwarves, but of giants, so they are human size. Maybe. That would explain a lot, because I feel like they're just way too big. Or like the same. They feel like they're the same size, which is probably just perspective. Heal! Whoop! Yo, the pixie's kind of cute. He's really cute. That's for me most likely be a barbarian considering my character. Barbarian. So I made a. So I'm gonna be eventually partaking in another campaign eventually, but I made a gnome barbarian called Farpip. That's his name. Farpip the gnome barbarian. Who just refers to himself in the third person. One of the big one-handed axes. Ah, Gong can't. Toram Online. I'm not familiar with that game. Ooh, Hans heard us talking shit, Boston, and comes in with a crit. Heard us talking shit. Apparently, he comes in with a crit and does 8 damage. I like it because I can make a lot of characters and put my own in my party. Yo, I like that kind of stuff. Hey Hans, you look tight as. Let me tap that. Yo. Hans. What that bow hand too? You do count like 2 times probably. Oh jeez. I should look that up. I mean, granted, I'm playing World of Warcraft right now. I can't really get much into other things because I have no time because World of Warcraft. Okay, so those guys stay over there, meaning I can. What magic do I have again? Egress, which is egress just basically brings me, like, restarts it. If you value your time, never play it. That's like my say. I think Rooney would probably say the same thing too. If you value your time, don't play WoW. It's definitely a fun game if you like MMOs, but it takes a while. WoW is a thing, pretty much. I mean, if you really think about it, all games are things, so. Ooh, this knight has a lot of health. Welcome back, Emily! All I would do is play Genshin, and now it's been a month. I see, my problem with Genshin is literally just because of how I am when it comes to gacha games. That I would lose a lot of money because you cave to the grind of the game. I mean, I'm already like, yeah, I cave to the grind like pretty hard because I love games like World of Warcraft. I love MMOs. It's like one of my favorite genres. It's just always hard to find a decent MMO. Like, don't get me wrong, I liked Final Fantasy, but it was missing something to like keep me invested. I'm glad this method still works. I would always do this. Put my range guys right across the pond so then they could easily pick off those 2 knights right there. Because the rune knights would hit hard. Hi, Raku! How are you, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. How's that thing not dead yet? Knight characters are always fun, to be honest. I always found them a little too easy for me as when it comes to character making. That's why I always tend to go for magic. Ooh, come in with the crit! And I would always tend to make, like, range characters. I always liked range more than anything. I would play an archer mostly. Ken and Hans. Oh, no. I'm gonna keep on back here. Oh, dang it. I fucked up. Oh, well. I'll do this. Magi Kel. Yo. Pretty much. I love magic. Magic has always been, like, my favorite thing about fantasy. I don't know why. I always found magic to be just fun and interesting. I made one for gore purposes. Oh no. Okay, how hard do you hit? Okay, 4 damage. That's decent, but... Nope, going for me. Oof, God, these dwarves. Oh! Oh no. I need to take care of that dwarf. Because that dwarf fucking hits hard. I hate the dwarves. Those things always fuck. Yes! Ken! Ken fucking gets it. Look at Ken and his massive dick. Just fucking just whips it at you and you just fucking just die. Ken out here with just his massive horse cock. Oh no. And then we have Hans here. Ugh. Let's see what you got, Hans. Oh! Hans is hearing us talk so much shit about him that he's finally showing us what he can do. He got a crit for 11 damage. Well done, Shining Force. Now enter Guardiana and find out what happened here. You made it back. You're a little late. We were almost overrun by Runefaust. We held them off, but we've suffered greatly, and you'll see as you wander around. Most of our knights were lost in the battle. Many homes were damaged, but we held. We kept watch here. Runefaust is bound to attack again, sooner or later. Oh no. My hometown. My hometown has been destroyed. Now, I know there is another person around here that I can get for my party. Right here, this guy. And if I remember, you can talk to the barkeep. Those monsters would have wrecked my shop, but the old guy drove them off. You know, that little fracas made me want to fight again. Kelren, I'm joining up. Gort joins the Shining Force. It's somber music now since our homeland was destroyed. I'll be at headquarters. Everything's dead, destroyed. I thought I saw in your thing that the thing doesn't work as a webcam for it. Okay, so that's a short sword, spear. Okay, they basically have everything already, so. Oh, did they? That's awesome. I'm happy they were able to, yeah, so you could use it as a camera. Hopefully it works out well. Hurry, Kelren! Kane of Runefaust has injured the king and Lord Varios. Go away, Kane. I don't understand what you are talking about. Anyway, the treasure of Gardania is in my hand now. I won't let you take that. Just leave. Sword of Darkness, show me your power. Oh, he's dead. Vedios dies. I just want to let you know, he dies. Just in parentheses, Varios dies. In case you didn't figure it out. No, father! I can't believe it. I'll... Now, Gardania is unworthy of my attention. Farewell, fools. Yeet? Just yeets out of here. Kelren, look to the king. Kelren, May, I don't think I'll live much longer, though Vedios protected me. Listen, the gates of the ancients is the only access to the tower, and the gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. You should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runefaust is interested in the gate. Please, May, daughter of the great Varios, help Kelran. Avenge your father, and be strong. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter, Henri, and Manarina, stay strong for her people. The king died. You know, the king's dead. Once again, in case you didn't know, the king dies. He dies. Can we get an F from the chat for the king? Now is not the time for tears and grief. Alteron should be our next goal. Kelren, let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. May joins the Shining Force. Boss. I'll await you at headquarters. I hate it here. Is there another person? I feel like there might be another person somewhere. Oh, that's where the king lived. Oh, you guys are terrible. Oh? EMEQT. You guys are the worst. I hope during my funeral you guys all do that. Just type in random letters instead of an F. That's what I want. Give me attention. Yo. Eat my ass. You. Oh. The treasure. They took all they could carry. Get it back, Kelren. Cutie. Oh, power potion. Nice. And a defense potion. I don't know what these do. 50 coin. They didn't get everything. Angel Wing. Perfect. That like restarts the battle, which is useful in case everything like falls apart. Why can't I carry it? Oh, that's right. You can only carry 3 items. I'll give the Angel Wing to... I'll give the Angel Wing to Lo. Magic, the blue potion, magical version of the blue pill. I don't remember. I remember I like read a book, and that was actually like a small subplot for it, where a guy had to go get like herbs or something, so then he could make vitality potions, and everyone thought like, oh, you know, it's a potion for, you know, vitality during battle, but nope, it was basically just the blue pill. And that was the whole adventure that they did, was go off and find Viagra plants. Wings potion. Oh. Oh. apparently I found the fast forward button. Okay. Kelren, enemies await you at the road to Alterone. Take precautions. Oh, I hate the giant bats. They hit hard. I vaguely remember the giant bats. And I remember they were just a pain in the ass. Oh, there's so many Rune Knights. Oh, they're so ugly. Wait, if Ken... Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that. Oh no. Yo, Ken with big dick energy hitting twice. Have you guys ever played any like good fantasy games? I'm always looking for something more decent. I know I have The Witcher, and I know I read the first like prequel book, but double. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you trying to insinuate, Emily? All Dragon Age is supposed to be good. I've heard Dragon Age is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't played them either. Like I know a friend of mine like raves a lot about Dragon Age, and it's like one of his favorite game series. He's even cosplayed some characters from them. Okay, let's see how hard they hit. Oh, not too bad. Valheim is pretty good, and that does have like a Norse theme to it too, for Vikings and everything like that. Yo, Pokemon Conquest, that was like a game similar to this, right? If I remember, as term as like combat goes. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. I wanted to play Pokemon Conquest because I thought that was a great difference for a Pokemon game. Well, that's why I was a big fan of the last, the Mass Magic expansion. Because it was very reminiscent to like Norse mythology and like Vikings and everything like that. They even had like a booster theme pack that would just said Vikings, and that's all it said on it. And I was like, heck yes, I love this. I want to make a Viking deck. I don't think it sold well at all. I don't think so either, even though I've heard nothing but good things about Pokemon Conquest. Like from all the people I've heard that have played it, they said it was one of like their favorite like spin-off Pokemon games. And I know, like, when the first reveal for, like, Pokemon Legends came out, everyone thought that it was going to be another Conquest game. And the little thing was, for me, I was hoping it would be another Conquest game as well. I was disappointed when it wasn't, but overall, I'm very excited for what's to come. Especially since I'm just getting back into Pokemon. Oh, come on, Hans. You really couldn't do one more point of damage? You're... Ah. I love you, Hans, but you get your shit together. Come on. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Come on, Ken. Finish him off. Hey, see? Ken could do it. Thank you for the hydrate, honey. Honestly, he couldn't do 5 points of damage, and Ken comes in with the clutch and does 5 points of damage. I swear. Useless. I think indie games is where to look. I think so too. That or something like the older games like this, I feel like. Because I'm more of a fan for classic fantasy. Oh no, Tau. Fuck, Tau. Oof. Death flags for Ken. Honestly, Ken is just gonna get obliterated, I feel like. Luckily, though, there is no permadeaths for your party in this game. You just have to go make a donation to the church, and then they raise your party back up, which is nice because young Cal Ren would have gotten super salty if if that meant a permadeath. Oh my god, I'm just getting blasted up my butt right now. I'm getting surrounded, which is not good. Come on, Hans. Be useful. Nope. That is possible to get on Steam, isn't it? I feel like I've seen that on Steam before. Salty Kel is cute, and Sweet Kel is cute. Aw, you're sweet and cute, Emily. I give you smooch. I give you smooch. Yes! Yeah, you go ahead and hit Gort. Gort can take it. Gort's a mad lad. He's old. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. He just wants to just kick ass and drink beer. That's all Gort wants to do. And then we have just Big Dick Ken here, over here. Just fucking just coming at you and just whipping his large horse cock around, just slapping you across the face with it. Stay on the ground. What is wrong with me? I swear. I'm dead. Ooh, 1 point of damage. A crit, too. A crit for 1 point of damage. I knew he had only one hit, so... Okay, I'm gonna protect myself and bring it over here. Best waifu, Tao. Fire waifu, best waifu. I always love when they spin around. It's just a satisfying death. They just spin around and just explode. I actually don't know how long this game is. I don't know what the end of the game is even, because I've never gotten that far enough to beat it. Because I remember this whole beginning part quite a bit because I didn't know how to save the game. So I would play it over and over and over and over again. I was not the smartest of young lads. Oh shit, I need a heal. Oof. Oh, and we have the giant bats over there. Can I ignore them? I think I might be able to. And just continue on to the city. Unless they come over and try and fuck me. Which is always a possibility. Their Dr. Note, he's been needing to... Yo! Congrats to your friend! Congrats to your friend. It's always exciting once you're able to learn how to drive. I remember my first time once I got my permit. I thought I failed my first time. I got lucky. Because it was quite scary, and I messed up the parallel parking. I am not good at parallel parking. We'll leave him right here. Come on, May. May's kind of hot, too. She's kind of cute. For a centaur. And she hits decently, too. I love May. She's a good fighter. I ran over all the cones in parallel parking because I was in my parents' SUV instead of my small car. Oh, no. How come you were in that car instead of your own car? I love these little sprites. They're so adorable. I don't remember, but I still passed. That's the most important thing, is that you still passed. Come on, Ken. Bring that huge whopper over here. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh! 6 points of damage. Oh, jeez. Ooh, Emily, would you like a high or a low? Also, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Streamer's choice. Oh, fuck, these bats are coming in, too. I'll do a high. Ada. Oh, the bats are coming to bite my butt. They're gonna get my butt. Oh, no. Ooh, no. I am not liking this one bit. Oh, gosh, I have to retreat my character back. Bring it back here so Gort can heal me up. Ooh, God, that thing hits hard. Okay, now I remember why I never really got far, because I was dumb. I was a dumb kid and could not figure out how to fight. No, Tao! Tao got destroyed. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I think we might be in trouble a bit. Okay, good. Oh jeez. I'm in trouble. Come on, get a good hit. Please get a good hit. Yes. 4 points of damage. Oh, no. Oh, can I heal him? Yes. Oh, I made it. To him, at least. Oh, jeez. I thought Gort was gonna die. Poor Tao, though. Just got obliterated. Oh, I thought he missed at first. Oh, these bats are gonna fuck me over. I should have just went and taken care of them first. Thankfully, they don't do much damage right now because I'm super strong. Come on, Hans. Do your best. Oh, so what kind of name is Hans for an elf? That I don't understand. Of all, like, elvish names out there, like, Hans. Hello, I am Hans the elf. Oh, jeez. My poor magic users. And going for me, of course. Ah. Give them strong right. Exactly. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oof, 9 points of damage. These Rune Knights are gonna fuck me over. Oh! Oh, May, please help. Oh, I need to take care of these knights first. Please do good damage. May. Oh, I need to take care of these knights. Okay, good. There's one knight down, like 3 more to go. Okay, I'll take care of these bats. I have to. I can't risk putting myself on the front lines. Unfortunately, the entire party is basic cannon fodder at this point. But boy howdy, I need these knights need to go. I need to heal myself too. Oof. Gong needs to heal himself. And now he has no more healing ability. Gort. Gort can take it. Oh, kind of. Better than the other guys can, but... Oh, Luke needs health. Bad. Oh, no. Luke might die. Oh, no. Okay, good. Last healing. Luke needs it more. So we're going to give the healing to Luke because he needs it more than Loey does. Loey is going to be the one that's going to be like that. Loey can't heal anymore because it costs 3 mana to heal, and he only has 2 left. But my strong... Yo, hi, Sidorak. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, my gosh. Oh, these knights are going to fuck me up. I'm tired. I am too, a little bit. It's been that kind of day. Beat Saber. Yo, Beat Saber. Oh, Hans coming in with the clutch. But he didn't take out the knight because he's a dummy. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. I can take the giant bats by myself, though. I just need to get rid of these rune knights. There's 3 of them, and they're just gonna destroy me. Aw, what'd you eat? You should. You definitely curl up and watch a movie, sweetheart. Get nice and relaxed, get a blanket together, and just curl up and just watch a movie and relax. I went out for lunch today. Ooh, where'd you go? Oh, and I'm asleep? Uh-oh. Ah, Hans, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, Hans. Ooh, 2 burgers. Basket of fries. Ooh. The grill, and I got a burger with ketchup, bacon, cheese. Like, ooh, God, that sounds so yummy. God, we need to take these guys out. I think I have a potion on me, though. Oh, they just keep going for me. Oh, Gong's gonna get hit super hard, and the Rune Knight is... Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that Rune Knight is... Oh, God, they hit like a truck. Oh, my gosh. I woke up. Oh my god, I'm like a little like a panic right now. Wonder if I'm even gonna be. Because if our food cards were expired, we ordered a 30 patty burger. A 30 patty burger? What is that? Is that literally just 30 patties on a burger? Yes, it was. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to know what that looks like. That sounds so massive. Oh my god. Oh my god, if it gets one good hit on me, I'm dead. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, please get it be my turn. Please let it be my turn. Okay, May. Goes for May. Here, that's perfect. Oof, god damn, these rune. Oh no, May! Okay, do I have a healing? Eight hit points. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, come on, May. Come on, May. Yes, May went with the clutch. Yeah? Whoa. I was drawing my PC. Oh no, honey. Oh, that's always the worst when that happens. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't draw, but I feel that pain for you. I did that during the stream as well. Oh no. Okay. Has been asked lately. You might have to like do some like repairs or something. Figure out what's going on. Like some maintenance. Okay, this is the last guy. Last update made PC really unstable with Bluetooth. The blue screen 4 times before I figured. Whoa! Middle coloring, just literally told myself this is fun. Then PC, the PC heard you. It was like, oh, you're having fun. We're not gonna allow that to happen. Excellent. Kane will have to do better than that to stop you. On to Alterone. Oh. I got an achievement. Oh. Peasy said no. Where's the church? I need to find the church to bring. That gives me the creeps. That says they say she's a witch. Who are you? Greetings, Kelran. With my powers, I can see the future. Care to know your fate? Death lies to the north. Go back to Guardiana, for your doom awaits if you continue. I am fine with my doom. Fun little doodle. Aww, honey. Aw, you're gonna make me blush. I'm gonna. I did it. See, I blushed. Oh, that's a dead end. What was the point? On the one outfit. Oh, you know, one of these days I do plan on making that like an actual model, or ask my mama to make that into an actual outfit. You can throw hands with the PC. Yo, bet. Throw those hands. I need to find the church because I need to bring Tao back. Where's the church? I know there's a church somewhere. Oh, there's something though. Medical herb, just what I use. Let's see how much I saved. It saved it all. Oh, I hope it saved some of it, Han, or most of it, so then you don't have to do as much work. I always feel bad when I hear stuff like that happens. Ooh, what do you have in here? so stupid. It's the only problem with these older games. Let's give the power potion to Ken. I mean, that's a good thing, though. At least you have the... This is such a It is such a charming game. I love the way it looks, and I feel like it's aged pretty decently well. Like this feels like it could be a like an indie game with the way it feels. And I think that what gives it away is the art. The art definitely feels makes it feel a tad bit outdated. But overall, I mean, I love this game so much, and I'm really hoping I can beat it this time around. Ooh, I found a sword. Okay, I already have that. Can I give it to somebody else? Can you use a sword, Luke? Yo, he can, and it boosts his attack to 19. Even better. And it's really cheap too. The game is only 99 cents on Steam. So if you want to give the game a shot, it's a little outdated and it's very combat wise, it's not too difficult, but it is I find it very worth it. Kelly, I want to make something for my stream, aka a little overlay. You should. Ooh, another medical herb. So are you able to revive my party members? I always want to stand up here. Oh, okay. So the king called the friar to the castle. So I need to go to the castle then, since I actually I saw there was a shop. So let's see if I can get anything else. Any stronger weapons. Welcome, come in for nothing but the best here. What do you got? I do want to make sure that I can get stronger weapons. That's my main goal. Because I always feel like it's a waste of a turn to, What a rude thing to do. Mud all over my new dress. I can't stand it. I'll get you. Oh. I mean, that works. Okay. Yay, it saved your coloring! I'm happy about that, honey. I'm happy it saved it. Blah, 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 blah. Here's another item shop. Hopefully this has some weapons. The best. Step right up. Bye. Short sword. They don't have anything new. But I see chests here that I can open up. Ooh, 50 gold coin. I just gotta erase stuff again. Hey, at least it saved it. That's always a benefit. That's always a good thing, though. That at least it saves some of your stuff. I can't get the healing seed. Let's give another thing to somebody else. Basically, everyone's getting like something at this point. The menus are really wonky though. I don't remember. Granted, I was never good at like item management or anything like that, or like getting item. Hell, I don't even know what most of these items do, to be honest. Okay, let's do it because it looks like I can reverse time. Ooh. Okay, so that raises my defense level. Obviously, power potion should raise my attack level. Okay. So that means I'm with these types of games, I'm always very selfish. I give like all those like stat boosting stuff to myself. And I just use them all on myself. Because why not? I'm the cool guy. So why not give myself all the cool guy stuff? Now I can hit hard. Oh, you heard him. Beat it. Wait, what? What? Guardian? Gridania was attacked by Runefoss? Rubbish. Get out of here. Our king is entertaining important guests. What do you think you are by barging in here? Huh. True. There's a pretty cool dungeon crawler phone game called Soda Dungeon if you want a good phone game. I'm debating Mystic Quest. Mystic Quest? That sounds so familiar. Why does that sound familiar? What do I do? Why does Mystic Quest sound so familiar? Huh, what do I do here? See, Tao is a cutie. I like Tao. Long pants or long... I usually go for skirt. I like skirts. Plus, they're good for combat. Your legs can move more freely. Legs can move more freely with a skirt. That's my army! Oh, Tao's... See, with the pants, it would, you know, your foot gets caught, then then you would lose your footing because it brings your leg with you. However, if your skirt gets caught, you know, that drives your, you know, like your waist with you, but you can still be easier to catch your balance than if your pants were caught. Also, just skirts look prettier too. I like skirts. Also, yes, flowy skirts are the best. Spinning has... Oh, that's always... I always like watching people spin with skirts on. I find it super adorable. Also, yeah, short skirts are usually nice too. I like short skirts. For, more than obvious reasons. And definitely don't be afraid to draw me. Those of you that want to draw me, I specifically request short skirts. Draw the shortest of skirts on me. Oh no. Please get out of my way, lady. Thank you. Yes. Essentially draw plated belts. That's booty shorts. I have booty shorts basically on right now. I basically have on booty shorts. I have to accentuate my assets. It's you know, get the good showing as important. Oh, I just had to wait. Yeah, tell Sarah. Go on. Okay. Chris, where are you? Have you seen her? Well, don't just stand there. Help me look for her. Who is Chris? I think she was the... Nothing is found. Ooh, wooden arrow. I need to sell that, though. Speaking of which, actually, I should have sold some stuff before I... Be very careful when you meet the king. That's all I have to say. Who are you? What? Runefrost attacked Gordania? Hard to believe. Follow me, Calran. I have a tactician we should consult with on this matter. Of course, then, like, dang, not gonna lie, he looks real rad. I aspire to be like him. Yo. I feel that. Oh! I was tricked! I'm sorry about this, but I must protect Alteron. Surprise, Kelren! Alteron has already surrendered. Put him in a prison cell. I'll decide how to best dispose of him in a day or two. Kain, you promise that Alteron will not be involved in any of this. Quiet, fool, or I'll throw you in the cell with him. Take him away. Ah. I'll get you, Kain, if it's the last thing I do. Oh, no. Oh, it's the friar. Hi, friar. I came to tell the king to fight, but Kain already convinced him to surrender. Even though I am in prison, I can still perform my duties. How can I help you? I would like to, no one's poisoned, no one's cursed. Yes. I would like to raise. Yes, take my 20 gold coins and raise Tau from being super dead. Yes, make a record of my adventures. Let's see. So I actually have to go help make dinner right now. I might be on later on tonight, but I want to go give Sarah a hand when it comes to getting things ready for dinner. So. God, it's such a cute game. Oh, this brings back so many memories. But let me see who is available right now so we can at least send some love. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, I'll definitely will. Let's go. Let's get the good vibes, and we're gonna go give Amber Abbey a nice little howdy do. So I should be back on later today. Hi Trippy, hi Cutie, how are you? Right when I'm about to end stream. No, because I'm about to go have Din Din. But I'll be back later on tonight. I feel so bad. Damn it, I'm fucking late. I might be on later tonight though, most likely. Continuing on or playing like a different fantasy game. I'm in a fantasy mood. I want to play more fantasy games. Mostly because I feel like that'll match me. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, let's go ahead, give Ember some love and give Ember some support and just give her just some nice little appreciations. There is my raid message if you have a thing and one if you don't. But let's go ahead, give Amber Abbey some love, and give her some smooches and all that fun stuff. But I need to talk with her more soon anyway, so. But thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Kisses. Mwah. Hopefully I'll see you soon tonight. Bye-bye.